Leva, how you been?
Oh, I've been good. Been better.
That's
Pretty
great.
Good.
One thing that you said almost a year ago, I looked it up. It was April 24th, so slightly over a year last time we were here. One thing that you said that kept with me the whole time since we've been recording all these episodes in between was...
And also, every day sucks. Like, I had a depressed girl here a couple months ago, and, there was like a group of like 4 of us or whatever, and she was having a bad time. I was like, hey, yeah, it only gets worse. It's like, it's not a fairy tale. Like, you're not even paying rent yet. Like, You have no idea how hard your life's going to become. So you should decide right now if you want to keep living and then get over being sad about a breakup. Like, boo-hoo.
To Bro Taste This.
Do you think that still remains true to everything that's happened in the last year?
Yeah. Yeah. Man, so it was last year. Yeah, we closed for like 3 months.
Yeah.
And that was bad. That was real bad.
That was what you call not necessarily good.
Not great. Paying rent and paying employees and repairs and county taxes while you're not collecting the money. Turns out it was really tough.
Someone would say it's not the best financial situation.
Definitely not. But we made good on it because we cleaned up our bathrooms. We added 1 more stall, and it's ADA compliant.
Okay.
Ladies never been happier. Bigger smiles than ever. And then we added in a kitchen too.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, we have to be closed for 3 months. Let's make the most out of it.
Right.
So, yeah. Well, I feel like I'm eating my own words right now.
No, of course not. We just talked to Chef Lupita a couple minutes ago, and obviously she's been incorporating some interesting items to the menu, and I think that was ultimately probably the best decision you could have made, because when you're at a bar, you want to grub after a few drinks, and I think some of the things that she's whipping up are probably going hand in hand with what's already the theme of the bar and also what you're putting on the drink menu.
Yeah, a lot of the food is stuff I want to eat, right? So if I'm gonna pay money for this and put it up front, well, it's gotta be somewhere I want to go and hang out.
That you would personally want.
Yeah. So we've done some fun. We're testing the menu a bit, and there's been some real gems. So it's kind of fun to see what I think is gonna totally slam. Like we did this Panic at the Pesto. It's supposed to be like this main dish with like a really heavy, wonderful pesto, and the vegetables are the supporting characters. Panic at the Disco has the token member, and guess what? It flopped worse than Panic at the Disco.
Worse than
reunion
Brandon
tour.
Urie's single album.
Exactly. All right. We'll move on.
Yeah, we learn from our mistakes. Speaking of places you'd like to hang out, you recently, when we were here last, we only had this as a background, but you have completely redone the back area. I know that was one of the things that was hot on your list because you had it tarped off. Is this what you envisioned when you had it closed off?
How do I say this? Where does this go?
Maybe. Perhaps.
It's hard to remember which fever dream's the best. Which one was the target? At the end of the day, I want people's reaction to be what it has been here. So the overall impression, nailed it. The exact execution, dollar amount, and pain and sweat that went into making it. And the conversations I had to have with multiple people at the fire department to have cotton ceiling, which didn't work. So we had to use all these synthetic...
beautiful, dreamy, drop ceiling. At the end of the day, a nightmare's still a dream, right? Take it when you can.
So I feel like I'm talking to my therapist right now.
Partially. No, I think probably the reaction you were looking for is the exact one you got out of me. When I walked in back here, I'm like, oh my gosh, not only has it been a whole year since we've been here, but the stuff you've incorporated, how open it looks, it's absolutely just beautiful. And I love the random but almost cohesive, all the different artwork on the walls, they all work together. Just because it's you would see that at 5 Bar.
Yeah. This is, I still feel like we're in the second draft. Even the stage, that carpet, I ripped out of a building that was being condemned because I saw they had a fridge. But then I also picked up 2 truckloads of stuff from that place.
Sick.
So I'm always collecting, and I really feel like by the end of this year, like fall,
Mhm.
year 3 mark, we'll have the decor actually set.
Okay.
And so it might be like year 3 before it's the grand opening. So we still have the back patio. I don't
Yeah,
think-
come to the new 6 bar.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
good.
5.5.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No,
Or maybe we'll go back in time. It'll be 4 bar. Before. I don't know.
before that would be cool. Maybe a
Who knows?
before bar night theme where you have
Yeah.
like people dress up like what they wanted to be when they grow up, and
Well, yeah.
obviously life got in the way.
We're kicking around in August an
Yeah.
idea for back to school themes.
Ooh.
And so one of them is adult talent show. And
Okay.
bring your crazy talent. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, you know what? I'm pretty good at whatever, you know? And it can be embarrassing. You're like,
Yeah.
you know, I used to be good at this and now I'm terrible. Or it could be like, I'm still pretty good at this baton toss.
Interesting. Was there anything I was good at as a kid? I don't know. I was really good at Mario Kart 64. Maybe
Yeah.
we have one of those tournaments.
Right on.
Just project it on the big screen there.
We're down for whatever, you know.
Let's do it. The boys have told me that you actually have some specials throughout the week, including some like activities that change throughout the days. Could you walk me through some of those?
Yeah. Right now it's spring, so we went ahead and we dropped Mondays just to like, we're a little thin staff right
Yeah.
now. Let's just chillax, right?
Yeah.
But then Tuesdays we're doing this like fun queer night, and so the last 2 weeks I bought a queer focused spirit. It's a tequila brand,
Okay.
and it has a rainbow on the
Mhm.
label. You can't you
Yeah.
can't miss it. And we just give away a little shot for free as you come in. So we're trying to do these like, we'll put on like queer artists
Mhm.
or anything that kind of like moves the needle out of the normative.
Yeah.
So that's Tuesdays, and sometimes there's trivia, sometimes there's not. You know, we're just flowing with it.
Yeah.
I have some other ideas of what I want to do on Tuesday, just in general, that are going to be really fun and different.
Yeah.
Wednesdays, I mean, we were talking on Thursday. Last night was Wednesday. Always the best night because it's the karaoke night, and that ends up sometimes being as busy as our Friday night.
Jesus.
It's nuts, but it's like really good people. So 2 weeks ago, it was literally within like $20 of our Friday night prior. And this guy's like, oh, it's kind of slow tonight. And we're like, it wasn't. It was just, we know the regulars, and they're
Yeah.
always the same people. And we can just plow through it with like a breeze.
Yeah.
So Wednesdays are the smallest amount of drama, the most amount of smiles, and then when people are singing, like after all of it, they're always just like so supportive. So it's like it's the most positive karaoke night I've ever.
Yeah,
been
I've
to.
never seen an unsupportive karaoke crowd. No one's like, "Hey, you suck."
Dude, everyone's
You know.
clapping and like either good job or
Yeah.
like no way, you know. And I hosted it a couple weeks ago with Wendy, and we're just in the back corner, and like there was some guy doing the Killers, I forget which song, and we're just doing the background harmonies. So it's like, yeah, we got you. It's like
Yeah.
you need it, like you know. So there's so many parts of that song, so the audience really participates with that.
That's awesome.
Thursdays we have jazz here. Sometimes they set it down on the floor, sometimes they're on stage, and then after jazz we have a live painter. And so I pay them in drinks and her in just a little bit of cash because she doesn't drink. So she did a piece of Lady,
Mhm.
one of the first photos of her she painted.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it took about 3 weeks or so. So it's really entertaining and fun to watch.
Yeah,
I
especially
think-
with jazz in the background.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. It's just a chill vibe.
Feels so fucking aesthetic.
Yeah, yeah. And then this Friday we got a hip hop showcase. Then this Saturday we have a metal show, 2 bands, and then DJ after. And then Sunday is our normal, like open at 1 p.m. into. We just started this thing called One Love.
Okay.
It's like a church, a non-denominational church
Yeah.
that meets here.
Okay. Cool.
So that happens at 4, and then at 6 it's open mic. And then once a month we do Fancy Fridays, industry nights on
Yeah.
Sundays. The industry nights we blow through all of our old batches.
Mhm.
It's like dollar drinks for anyone in the industry. It's dangerous. It's a bad idea
Yeah.
when we do it.
Especially for the industry, guys like
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, it's just like fun.
Drink
It's
you
like-
dry.
Yeah, well, it's like we have all these batches that we
Mhm.
do each month. Like every month we have 5 original cocktails that
Mhm.
we come out with. This month's the Star Wars, and so it's the Empire and the Rebellion. It's 10 original cocktails,
Mhm.
and like one has like blended cactus goop and all this stuff. It's the Jabba the Hutt juice. It's a
Mhm.
way different drink. At the end of the month, we're gonna have a lot of that left over. You know, it's a
maybe
weird
we do
one.
show up and we're like, oh
Yeah,
man, I think I'm good after one.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's a weird, fun one. And last year we sampled so much of it out.
Mhm.
But at the end of the month, I find out I have all these extra batches because I can't estimate how much stuff
Yeah.
I'm going to sell over the other. And then I don't just toss them. I usually just throw them out in the industry,
Yeah.
people, whatever. It's like, well, why don't I just do industry night and just
I mean, that's extremely
guys come
smart.
in for
Yeah.
like, so we're doing all these things. I want to do a home brewer like a tasting back
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
And so I got to forecast that of like, okay, IPAs, stouts.
Right.
And let some home brewers come back here.
Mhm.
$10 to come in, vote for your favorite IPA, whatever, and then they'll get a trophy.
Yeah.
Last night I had a meeting with somebody that's going to do a burlesque show back here. And it might be not June because June's this wonderful Pride month.
Yeah.
It might be like after the fact and like, hey, June, Pride's still going.
Mm-hmm.
I could go on and on. We got a bunch of stuff coming up.
Well, that's good. That's great. Especially, hearing that you were closed for 3 months for, a number of reasons. And then now that you're open, it's like, come in, we have daily activities, we have daily, monthly drinks that change. So
Yeah.
I feel like all that is on the right path. And I'm super excited to see what ends up coming. And, we'll be keeping an eye out.
Me too.
Thank you so much for your time, Levi.
Yeah, likewise. Oh.
There we go. Little bro shake.